On March 11, 2020, the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 to be a pandemic. Nearly 4 years later, our world is still reeling from its impact physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Many women are unaware that their gut health issues could be associated with being infected with COVID. On today's show, I'll discuss how you can repair your gut health effectively and naturally, even after being infected with COVID. Let's get into it. When it comes to women's health, there's an overwhelming amount of information out there, and honestly, it can be quite confusing. Diets, fads, trends, which one is right? What if I told you the answers to optimal health can be found in one of the most ancient medical books ever written, the Bible? If you're ready to take the guesswork out of living a healthier life, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Rock Your World Naturally show. I'm Rekishia McMillan, honorably retired Air Force veteran, certified health coach, and award-winning author. After years of trying to recover my health the world's way, I was still sick, depressed, and had no energy. Finally, I surrendered to God, and He showed me in the Bible how to recover my health, and it rocked my world naturally. My calling is to help women who are struggling and burnout to have more energy and lose weight by using God's prescription for physical, mental, and spiritual health. If you're ready to experience extraordinary health, grab your favorite herbal tea or power smoothie, and let's get ready to rock your world naturally. Ladies, did you know that there is one missing link that most doctors and medical care providers overlook that is essential to recovering your health? That missing link is toxic overload. Prior to becoming a health coach, I went through years of suffering from a number of health conditions because my body was overflowing with toxins. Many women are unaware that if the body is not cleansed on a regular basis, it gets overloaded by toxins. And our detox organs, which include the liver, kidneys, lung, gut, and skin, which we count on for maintaining our health, get knocked out of balance. When this happens, we often experience significant symptoms that occur from the body trying to correct itself. Here are some signs that your body needs to detox. You have hard to lose belly fat, brain fog, especially after COVID-19, chronic fatigue, constipation, sugar cravings, bloated stomach, skin problems, gas, excessive cellulite, gallbladder problems, body aches and joint pain, migraine headaches, foul breath and body odor, and insomnia or sleeping problems. Because of our growing exposure to toxins and unhealthy lifestyle habits, it's more important than ever to pay attention to what our bodies are telling us. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, you don't want to miss out on being a part of my upcoming monthly cleanse group. The Cleanse program comes with a powerful purifying system to neutralize and dislodge toxins, waste, and parasites and remove them from the body. Visit my website at rekishiamcmillan.com and message me for details on how you can cleanse your body naturally. As we move into our fourth year of COVID-19, research is revealing that gut health problems may persist more in women who have had COVID-19. According to the CDC, some people who have been infected with the virus that causes COVID-19 can experience long-term effects from the infection known as post-COVID conditions or long-haul COVID. Long-haul COVID is more common among women than men, according to federal data. More than 17% of women have had long-haul COVID at some point during the pandemic, compared to 11% of men, according to data from the U.S. Census Bureau and National Center for Health Statistics. In a survey of 41,000 participants, the results revealed that women are more likely to suffer from more severe long-haul COVID. Some 2.4% of all women had symptoms that significantly limited their normal activities, compared with 1.3% of men, according to the data. Overall, more than 14% of U.S. adults had long haul COVID at some point during the pandemic, the survey found. 7% of U.S. adults currently have long haul COVID, according to the data. If those figures are true for the general population, more than 36 million adults could have had long haul COVID at some point during the pandemic, while 18 million could currently be living with it. Women suffering from long haul COVID conditions can have a wide variety of symptoms that can last weeks, months, or even years after the infection. Sometimes the symptoms can even go away or they can come back. Women who experience long haul COVID conditions report some of the following. So, I'm going to share some of the physical symptoms, neurological symptoms, as well as some of the digestive symptoms and other symptoms that women report. So, physically, this is what women are sharing. They have more tiredness or fatigue that interferes or impacts their daily quality of life. There are fevers, respiratory and heart symptoms, difficulty breathing or shortness of breath. There's a consistent or a chronic cough. There can also be chest pain and also fast beating or pounding heart, also known as heart palpitations. Neurologically, this is what women are reporting: difficulty thinking or concentrating, sometimes having what we call that brain fog. They're also reporting headaches, sleep problems, dizziness when they're standing up, or lightheadedness, pins and needle feelings, whether that's in the feet or the hands or on other parts of the body, changes in smell or taste, as well as experiencing depression or anxiety. For the digestive symptoms, gut issues to include irritable bowel syndrome, diarrhea, stomach pain, and even abdominal pain. Other symptoms that women are reporting are joint or muscle pain, rashes on the body, and also changes in the menstrual cycle. What happens to our gut during a COVID infection? Since 2020, medical research shows that virus particles that cause lung illness also infect the gastrointestinal tract, the esophagus, stomach, small intestines, and colon. This can trigger abdominal pain and diarrhea, which often, but not always, clear up as people recover. Few women are aware that long haul COVID symptoms may include chronic diarrhea and abdominal pain. So, why might the gut be involved in long haul COVID? And many times I've talked about our gut health on the show, but just to give a refresher, that our gut is home to millions of microorganisms. The gut microbiome, it can change in response to the food that we're eating as well as what we're drinking. And that also includes any infections or viruses that we may experience in our body. And so, because it's made up of such a complex nerve network, it's often referred to as our second brain. And so, when those nerves are working well, we're not going to experience any of the problems that I've shared in the gastrointestinal tract. However, if those nerves are not working well, then you might experience some of those symptoms, such as having pain or distressing changes in your bowel movement, such as diarrhea, as well as constipation. So, I've shared information about long haul COVID. And what do you do if you're noticing long lasting gut problems after having the COVID infection? So, increasing evidence is showing that gastrointestinal problems that are lasting more than 6 months might be a symptom of long haul COVID. And if you're suffering from chronic abdominal pain or you're having a change in your bowel movements after having COVID-19, I want to encourage you to talk to your primary care doctor. Have an examination done so that they can help you to identify as well as pinpoint what you might be experiencing. Now, if the problems are persisting, please do not ignore the symptoms. I always say this, and I wrote this in my book, Rock Your World Naturally: 7 Divine Keys to Unlock Extraordinary Health, that our bodies have a language. And when our bodies are speaking, we must listen to what our bodies are saying. Do not ignore the signs or the symptoms. You can seek out help if you're having severe pain or changes in your bowel movements that are impacting your quality of life. And as a health coach, as a health professional, when I'm working with women concerning these issues, I'm always going to take the position of what is our foundation for health? And that's going to begin with eating a proper whole food diet, making sure that you're getting the proper amount of rest, also getting gentle exercises in, which is walking and getting that fresh air into the body to begin to heal the body on the cellular level. But I also make a couple of recommendations. And one of the main recommendations is to be a part of my 30-day cleanse program. And this is so important because what happens is that when you're going through the 30 days, you are taking your body through a process where you're removing the residue from the COVID virus that still may be lingering in your body. And then secondly, to support your gut health, I also recommend nutritional supplementation by using balance to aid in repairing the gut or the microbiome. And there are many women reading the 30-day cleanse as well as using the nutritional supplement balance. They report a drastic improvement in their health, whether that's their gut health, having more energy, having reduced body aches and body pains. And so the reduction in the symptoms does take place, or they're completely eliminating those symptoms all together. And so if you are sensing that you are experiencing symptoms from long haul COVID, you don't have to suffer in silence or be embarrassed by what you're going through. But I want to encourage you to visit my website at rekishiamcmillan.com. I'll offer a free consultation to you to help you to pinpoint and identify what is actually going on with your health. And again, visit my website, rekishiamcmillan.com, so that you can find out more about how my cleanse program and balance can help to support your gut health if you are being impacted by long haul COVID-19. Have a blessed day. Know that my prayer for you will always be 3 John 2. I wish above all things that you prosper and live in good health, even as your soul prospers. Have an amazing week. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. I pray that it blessed and challenged you to move towards living the abundant life that God has for you. If so, would you stop right now to share this episode with someone who's been praying to improve their health spiritually, physically, or emotionally? I would love it if you could take 30 seconds to leave a review on Apple Podcasts. This is the only way that I know that you're liking the show. Also, it rocks my world to hear from you. Lastly, come on over to my free community, RekishiaMcMillanCommunity.com, to grab your free gifts. I have everything you need to know about working with me, taking my courses, or connecting. Also, head over to RekishiaMcMillan.com to explore my health products and sign up for free complimentary health coaching. My prayer for you will always be 3 John 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. I'll see you in a few days. God bless.